Boom! What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Check it out, guys. Just the business tips. All right, this is one I learned a long time ago in business, a long time ago, 2004 to be exact. I have been a loyal Sprint customer, Sprint PCS cell phone service for years, and their service was always kind of out there. But when you're comfortable with something, you don't want to change. I always had my same number. I was pretty happy with it, right? Upgraded from pagers to phones. That's how old I am. To smartphones. I had a Trio, then a BlackBerry. And I remember I had one customer service issue where they billed me incorrectly, in my opinion. They didn't agree. And it was $100 difference, $100 difference. And I said, look, over the years, I've spent about $120 a month. Okay, so I'm looking at basically a free month out of that. But I just started a company. That company was called Civation. I'm gonna have at least 3 to 4 people immediately on this phone plan in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And I'm gonna be doing big things. Everybody says that, right? And I said, I'm gonna basically use a lot of cell phone. Long story short, they said no. I said to the manager who was on the phone, I said, look, you realize I will never do business with Sprint again for $100. Are you willing to make that judgment call? She said, yes. I said, I appreciate that. Hung up the phone, called Verizon. Verizon has been great with customer service. They've been acceptable. They haven't been over the top great like my companies are, but they've been acceptable. Since 2004, I spent an average of $500 a month minimum on cell phone. That's $6,000 a year. Okay, this started in 2004. It is now 2015. So for 10 years, I was spending $6,000 a year. $60,000 if from one customer Sprint lost because they did not have good customer service. And they treated me disrespectfully that night, and they lost a customer. What am I getting at with this? You guys read the title of the video. You should know where this is going. When I went to college, we were taught that it costs 10 times more to earn a new customer than to keep an old one. Everything I learned in college went to shit because of social media, because of the internet, because of impressions. See, marketing is all about impressions. Back in the day, it used to take 10 impressions to get someone's attention. They'd see your ad, they'd walk by. They'd see a billboard, they wouldn't notice. Basically, to get people to notice you. Like that hot girl in class. You know, you get her to notice you. Sometimes you gotta look at her, she doesn't even pay attention to you. Maybe like that 15th time you give her a nod, she notices you. That's advertising in a nutshell. Advertising is all about impressions. It's all about CPM, cost per thousand, getting out there, hitting people, getting your impression, your message out there. And the thing is, customer service, once you get that customer, once they trust you enough to give you their business, once they accept you, they let you into their life, into their fray, into their world, being a part of their life. That's when it's up to you to over-deliver with customer service. A lot of companies look at customers as numbers. One of our competitors was boasting the other day, over 20 million customers. Can't be wrong. It's awesome. You're just one of 20 million. You're just a number. You'll never see me brag about numbers. My customers aren't numbers. My customers are people. They're more than just numbers to me. That's not a fucking tagline. Those are people with results that they want to obtain. Those are people with goals that they want to achieve. Those are people with families. Maybe they're young people trying to, get healthy. Maybe they're trying to eat healthier to beat diabetes. I don't know what it is. Maybe they just want to look good to get women. Whatever it is, it's my job as TigerFitness.com and MTS Nutrition to make sure that they have a good experience in trying to obtain those goals. You need to look at that from every business you start. Whether you're a bakery and someone comes to you and it's their anniversary and they want you to make a cake and they want that cake to have the most beautiful frosting and the most beautiful design. to tell their loved one that they love them, that they're important, that this anniversary is something important to them. It's on you when someone comes to you for a service or a tangible good to provide that experience where the customer wants to come back. And that's what I try to do every day at tigerfitness.com. That's what we try to do. That's the values we instill in our company, in our employees. And our employees, we don't even call them employees. Our employees are a part of the mission. They're a part of our culture. And that's what you should look at it as. So when you start a business, or let's say, you know what, you don't own a business. Let's say you work for a company. Just realize you never work for yourself. You always work for your customers. I learned at an early age from Sprint that pissing a customer off can cost you a lot of money. And more than that, you just made a person's day that much worse when you could have given them a positive experience. You know how much joy it brings me. See people excited when they get their Tiger Fitness box with the flexing tiger on there. I'm looking vascular today. With the flexing tiger on there. That brings joy to my eyes. That brings joy to my heart. That we're able to enrich someone's day and deliver them. And also when they ask a question, we're able to deliver information. When they read our content site, that's what you need to aim for as not only a business owner, but as an employee trying to move up in the ranks. You keep the customer first in everything you do. And even if you work for someone else, you'll be amazed how fast you work up that food chain and how fast you find yourself in upper management, how fast you find yourself as an executive, how fast you find yourself as the damn CEO. I'm Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com, because giving a shit about your customers and being more than just a number, you guys know the site I'm talking about. They're owned by a home shopping network.